I got started with Girls Give Back because of my involvement with the Jewish Women's Foundation, which provided the early funding. I'm passionate about programs for girls because there's so much societal pressure on them to be thin and beautiful, to have a successful career, to get married and have perfect children. So I'm passionate about programs that help them develop a meaningful life. That's why I think Girls Give Back is such a terrific program.
Girls Give Back develops the next generation of female leaders. So this program really empowers girls to make a difference in the world. They learn about women's issues, they learn leadership skills like public speaking, fundraising, grant writing, and then they use those tools to be engaged in philanthropy.
I volunteer with the IRC, which is the International Refugee Committee, and it's very cool because I get to tutor refugee children weekly.
It's the most rewarding experience ever because they get so happy and they just love having people there, and they're so friendly and welcoming, and when I see the smiles on their face, it brightens my day.
It's really important that we expose the girls to positive role models. So almost every meeting we have a community leader who comes in and talks about the work that she's doing to better the community. So every leadership meeting, the girls meet with a female community leader, and then they practice specific leadership skills. So they'll learn about public speaking, and then they practice public speaking. They learn how to write a grant, and then they'll actually write a grant and submit it for a project that they're interested in working on. Barbara Bree visited our Girls Give Back meeting last year, and she had a tremendous impact on the girls. She talked about being a business leader and some of the challenges and successes she had as a woman in business, and left the girls with some practical tools about how they could succeed in a male-dominated environment. I think it was incredibly, incredibly powerful for them to meet her.
As the advocacy chair, it's my job to choose legislation for the group to support. So last year we started a campaign for the Healthy Media for Youth Act.
So many people feel like they have to be like these advertisements and TV shows that they see, when really it's cool to be different and unique and not like how everyone else is.
Girls Give Back has educated me a lot on this issue and the effects that this has on the mental health of young girls and how it develops how they're going to be when they grow up.
Girls see very few images of female leaders, and they're not exposed to a lot of female leaders. So explicitly telling them and empowering them that they can be leaders, I think makes a tremendous lifelong impact on them.
Girls Give Back has inspired me to be a leader in my own community and to be a leader for my friends. It's just been like the best experience of my life.
I didn't used to know a lot about who I was as a person. I was very unsure about myself, and Girls Give Back helped me develop my beliefs and who I am. It's really helped me find a place in this world.
Girls Give Back has given Michelle a great ability to try new things, to put herself out there, to not worry about failing, in order to see what the world has to offer her. And I think a lot of that has come from the leadership and the information she's received from Girls Give Back, and I'm thrilled that she's a part of it.
It's terrific that the Jewish Women's Foundation provided the early seed funding to get Girls Give Back off the ground, and now my husband Neil Centuri and I are honored to provide some of the funding as the program moves forward and gets bigger and greater.
Our mission at CARS is to help. We're an internet-based program that give donors the opportunity to support the charities that they love through the means of vehicle donations.
You've got an extra car, and one phone call will allow you to turn that car into care, into helping people. One phone call, the car gets picked up, it gets sold off, the tax receipt goes to you that you made this donation, and the cash goes to charity and people who need help.
We help nonprofits throughout the nation, and by virtue of that, we get to help JFS provide rides and services to the elderly.
The fastest growing segment of San Diego's population is older adults above the age of 60. There is a serious lack of easy, available, and affordable transportation for San Diego's older adults, and Jewish Family Service recognizes that as a serious problem. On the Go is part of that solution. On the Go is more than just a ride. It's independence, it's mobility, it's dignity.
What a lot of them like is meeting friends, and then oftentimes they try to coordinate their shopping with that new friend. So it seems to bring people together, and I think that's more important to them than anything, is just to have some camaraderie.
Last year, we did an astounding nearly 40,000 rides. So in 4 years, the program has more than doubled, and our future looks very bright.
CAR's involvement with On the Go has been a pleasure. We have been able to observe the satisfaction of the recipients of the rides and the outstanding community service that the volunteers are providing. It is inspirational for us all.
JFS San Diego has taken the leadership in an entrepreneurial business in helping not only JFS but all the nonprofits in the country. Aren't you incredibly proud that we here in San Diego have been able to elevate ourselves into becoming leaders in this industry, where we are basically liquidating assets for the benefit of all these different nonprofits? And we do it here in San Diego with some of the most incredible staff working diligently to build and make it better.
Pachie's place came to mind to me as I started to play with my grandchildren. And that, of course, brought around the old fine time of patty cake. Pachie, Pachie, kichelach, Mama koifen shichelach, Tata koifen strimpelach, Pachie, Pachie, kichelach. And it went on for a long time, and it became Pachie's place.
Pachie's Place is a new program of Jewish Family Service designed to help empower parents to become more educated, informed, and connected. And we do this through workshops, events, and online resources.
The idea for Pachie's Place came when Mike and I wanted to give a donation to Jewish Family Service. And the idea that really appealed to us was a parenting center for children 0 to 5. If JFS is one source of help for a lifetime, that area wasn't really covered, and we wanted to fill that gap. Most new parents are scared to death. They don't know anything, there's no manuals.
Pachie's Place is designed to help parents to feel more confident and informed and educated and also connected.
They can come to Pachie's Place, go to their programs, hear the speakers, go to parenting classes, and even have counseling if necessary, because it's right there.
As a working mom, I don't have the luxury of going to the parks to meet other moms every day. So all the programs that you offer have been really helpful to me on the weekends and at nighttime to meet other moms and connect with them, share stories, share things at work.
I see Pachie's Place as being a source of help for parents who don't have critical issues, just have the everyday issues.
I get home from work around 4, then my job's not over. I have to cook and take care of my kids, play with them. So it's nice to have the blog. Once I put the kids to bed, I can kind of log on and look and see the articles that you've written about parenting to help me. The one thing I really love is the Ask Pachie. Any question I have about my son's development, or if a question about what to do on the weekends or anything like that, I know I can ask Pachie and he'll answer me back.
Pachie's Place is here to help reassure parents that even if they do need some sort of intervention, that we're here to help and to use Jewish Family Services in all the ways that we can make them the most successful.
It just is a very good program to introduce to the community that Jewish Family Service isn't just for people in crisis, it's for everyone.